live today and get started to be respectful of everybody's time. But thank you so much for everybody that joined us. Um, I, Kisa and I started the Fit for Life tribe, I think, oh my gosh, 2018?
18, 19, mid 18, 18.
2018, I think, because Kisa started in 2018, January of
Mhm.
2018. So I think it was sometime a little bit after. And and because we wanted a place for people, our customers and our friends and our tribe mates to come together and support each other on this journey, not just a health and wellness journey, but this journey called life. Over the years, we have celebrated birthdays, weddings, babies, new jobs, moves across country, graduations, doctorate degrees, beyond just weight loss transformations or life transformation, physical and health transformation. I really do believe we have become family, and we get new family members all the time. And we notice, with times changing, or like life circumstances or things changing, or that our engagement in our tribe ebbs and flows. This is something that is a lifelong process. Taking care of yourself and this health and fitness journey and life journey, right, is a never ending process, which is why our group is never ending. We don't start and stop, and because we feel this is something that we're learning to be um, healthier, happier, whatever it looks like for you, always, right? That's never a stop and start. We are not here to, there's no end game, like where I finish one program or I finish one, a 30 days of being completely strict with my food and then it's over, right? This is a lifelong process. And I think the more that we come together and engage as a family, where we call it a fit family or whatever, the more successful that we all are together. And so I was feeling more disconnected, for many, many reasons, to the tribe, and finding myself feeling more alone than I normally do. And that's on me, not on anybody else. Feeling more disconnected from our tribe, feeling disconnected from my people, feeling disconnected from even my own journey. And I was like, I need to draw a line in the sand. Kisa, what can we do to end 2020 stronger than we started? And if you remember where we started, there was no COVID when we started 2020. It was just 2020 and crazy, just a new year with all of, normally we start a new year and we're all excited, and we set, most of us set goals, or whether they're fitness goals or life goals, and we're just ready to start and have an incredible new year. And then bam, COVID. And for a lot of us, most of us have been affected in some way, shape, or another by COVID, whether it was the actual illness, whether it was jobs, whether it was your social life, whether it was, your kids' social life, whatever. I feel like almost every single life has been impacted by COVID. And it could even be positively. It doesn't have to always be negative. But um, I wanted to not let COVID ruin, we're going into the holidays, which might look a lot different for some of us. And I didn't want to let COVID take anything else from us if it has, in the last, 7 or 8 months. And so instead of letting myself just kind of go through the motions through the end of the year, what is happening in Lori's house right now? It's like me, ooh, ah, oh, ah, ah. Oh, touchdown! Touchdown, Seahawks! Woo! Okay. Who else is Seahawks fans in here? Okay, you watch the game and you give us the updates. So anyway, I just really, really wanted to turn my intentions into something positive going through the end of the year. And I felt like, it's my job, it's Kisa's job, it's our coach's job, and everybody's job in this group to help each other stay on that positive um, path. And what that means is, oh my God, the dog just came into the camera. Not that you can't have down days and you can't, like, I think bad things aren't going to happen, or things that, deter us. But when we're all together, we can come back and know that we're going to come to this place that's a positive, uplifting place to try to take the correct fork in the road and go this way where maybe we would have gone down the continued down the path of negativity or pity party or whatever. And so that being said, the next 2 months, we looked at the calendar, we looked at what we really wanted our intentions to be and wanted to encourage your intentions to be, like as a whole, and bring that to you each month. So we have a specific, and I'm not going to share what we're going to do for December yet. We'll keep that as kind of a surprise. We always kind of start each month with a different theme and a different category of where we're going for the whole month. And so this November, and this is something that I personally needed, and I feel like it may sound selfish, I feel like I needed it, but I also feel like a lot of people need to be reminded of this. So the theme for November is gratitude is the attitude. I know in the month of November, a lot of people are thinking, if obviously it's Thanksgiving, we're thinking about what we should be thankful for. And I personally feel like this year it was a lot harder to find those things to be grateful for, or to be thankful. It was a lot easier to pinpoint all the things we were missing out on, or all the things that were canceled or we lost because of COVID and because of all of these things. And so that was getting me down. I was allowing those things to take me to a place that I was years and years ago and spent a lot of time and energy getting away from. And so I always hear, the big smart gurus, and they talk about being grateful and writing down things that you're grateful for every single day. And I'm like, oh, that's foo-foo. I'm not going to do that. I already read personal development. Do I have to do that too? Yes, you do. So, for the month of gratitude is the attitude, we have come up with a little kind of contest, if you will. And it's a contest with yourself. It's not to compete with anybody else in the tribe, but it's basically just to, challenge yourself in a couple areas. I'm going to talk about those areas. Sandy, are you watching the game too? Yeah, she was one that told me. She was like, you realize the Seahawks are on during the middle of the time that this call. I said, no, I didn't plan that accordingly. That was my bad. But we won't be on forever. So a couple of the things, I'm going to share my screen, because when I talk about a little bit of a contest, a couple of the things that we do in our tribe and what we talk about in living a healthy lifestyle is moving your body every day, being mindful about what you're eating. I also incorporate personal development. We talk about drinking water. We talk about your nutrition. We talk about, doing things for yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, your soul, and your spirit. And so in the month of November, the contest that we are going to be running is just that, like, still focusing on those healthy aspects of living a healthy lifestyle, but also challenging yourself to incorporate in some of these things that maybe you aren't already doing every day. I consistently get up and I work out. I drink my water, maybe not my half body weight every single day, but I carry my dang water. Oh, it's not in here right now. I have a cocktail instead right now, but I drink my water every day. I do my workout, I read my personal development consistently, but for whatever reason, those consistent behaviors that I've been doing for a long, long time aren't cutting it right now. I still am not, like, there's something missing. There's something that just feels not right. And so I've evaluated that and looked at myself and go, what can I add? If what I'm doing isn't working, I've got to change it or add something to my daily routine. And so I started doing the meditations that we now have on Beachbody On Demand, as well as what I'm going to focus on this month is gratitude and gratitude journaling. So a lot of us, might be consistent with our workouts, consistent with our water, we're working on our nutrition, but maybe we don't do things like personal development. I don't know how many of you already journal, things that you're grateful for, or just journal every night or every day or every couple of days. But that is something that I want to try at least for 30 days to see how much different I feel at the end of this month. So this is literally the simplest contest you probably could ever participate in. And I hope that what's not so simple that it won't challenge you and you won't participate. So basically for the month, and we're starting tomorrow, we're starting on the 2nd, not the 1st. But basically all you have to do this month is continue your workout program. If you're not on one, obviously we would like to help you pick one, start one. You're going to drink or attempt to drink half of your body weight in ounces, because obviously being hydrated is very, very important. We didn't add sleep to this one because I know sleep's probably going to be something. Sleep is literally the number one most important thing for your health, but I didn't add that to this tracker. So getting your movement in, your water in, and this little book. So hopefully, and I have a key down here so you can understand what these things mean. But I'm going to go over them. The little book here is that you journal what you're grateful for. You write down what you're grateful for. And I'm going to show you something that's going to help prompt you if you're like, I need help, I need prompts, or I don't know, I can't just I need to answer questions or whatever. I need to be prompted on what to be grateful for. I'm going to show you how to do that. I literally do not care how you choose to journal. I went and found this. I love cute, funny notebooks and stuff to write. I'm a paper pencil person, so I love. And it's okay, fine, I'm grateful. I found this at Target. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but it was just perfect for my attitude of okay, fine, I'll freaking do this whole grateful journaling thing and see if it benefits me, right? So it's really blank inside. It's just, why am I grateful today, more or less, and it has the date and it has really inspiring quotes and things. You can use paper, you can type it, you can use a note on your phone. You don't have to go out and buy a journal. That I was gonna actually post some cheap Amazon gratitude journals. What was the one that you saw, the keys of the ones that we were talking about on Amazon?
The Start Today Journal by Rachel Hollis. It's not necessarily cheap, but it's good. But this one's cheap. It's on Amazon. It's a gratitude journal, and it's journal 5 minutes a day to develop gratitude, mindfulness, and productivity. And this one has prompts in it. And so this one's good if you want something for prompts. Rachel Hollis's one does not have prompts. And another one, if you're wanting one that's like a calendar with gratitude, is Brendan Burchard has one that's called the High Performance Planner. So you can have your schedule and your gratitude in that. But those would be my top 3.
Yeah. If you wanted to, you do not have to purchase anything to journal your gratitude. Oh my God, I thought that was a pig, Lori, at first. It was so close. I was like, who has a potbelly pig? Anyway, it's your dog. I was just at the zoo today, so I'm just all kinds of animals. So this is also, I'm going to be posting this into our, I'll post this actually after we get off the call. This is our 30-day gratitude prompt calendar that will go with, you can use this. You do not have to. Again, this is something to help you if you need, which I love it. I'll probably use, because I go, for 30 days, I got to come up with things I'm grateful for. Of course, the first day will be easy. Oh, my family, a roof over my head, food in my fridge, the things that are super easy to come up with. By day 10, I'll be like, what am I, so I need prompts. I need that kind of thing for my brain, because I just won't. So I will post this. It'll be an announcement. So if you want to use this as your prompts for each day, these journals, this gratitude journal is just for you. This is not something that you're going to share. This is not something that, we're going to be talking about and asking you what you wrote down. This is just for you. Okay. So I will post this if you want, if you want extra prompts for the gratitude journal.
Kelly, I'm going to add on the gratitude journal that I would encourage you to go beyond just I'm thankful for the roof over my head or whatever. I would encourage you to really dig deep to 3 things that happened that day that you can find gratitude in. Yeah. I just think that it makes it way easier to find gratitude in your day if you're looking for 3 specific things versus being very general in your
especially writing down. And that, me, again, selfishly, I literally woke up this morning and was like, oh my God, I have to go to work tomorrow. I was like, my job is very difficult right now. I'm in education and not, don't need any sympathy or anything, but I'm just, it really, I love my job. I normally love. And it's really sad to be so dreadful of going. However, I know that even with that, there are so many things each day that I can be grateful for in my job. And so I like that. That was a good reminder. Key said that, what is it? It's like, there, not every day is good, but there's something good in every day. That quote is so it's easy to go, oh, my whole day sucked, or work sucks, and that's false. I when I, just last Friday, I got to meet virtually with a group of students, and like, it just gave me life. Like we did an office Kahoot. You guys wouldn't know what Kahoot, basically it's like a quiz game. Because one of my students told me he was a huge Office buff, and my intern was a huge Office buff. So we did a trivia game between the two of them. It was just so much fun. And it's like, yeah, if I looked at my whole day and I literally like a glorified phone banker for half my day as a middle school counselor instead of working with helping kids. But if I were to say my whole day sucks, then I'm missing out on those amazing pieces and parts of my day that do mean so much. So that's a really good reminder. So, and then obviously, did you mindfully eat today? I've really struggled with how to incorporate nutrition on this tracker because I don't want it to be like, it's easy to say, hey, I drank my water, check the box. It's easy to say, yep, I worked out. I'm not asking you, was it your best workout ever? Did you not screw up? Did you not whatever? Or did you journal? Like, that's super easy to track. But I didn't want the nutrition to be like, were you on plan today? Or were you off? I just didn't like that. It made me really uncomfortable because I feel like nutrition is, I don't want people to think that you had a good day of nutrition or a bad day. Like, I'm really trying to move away from that, move away from guilt around eating or guilt around types of foods that you eat and things like that. And so when I think of mindfully eating, I personally think of, and this is again how you personally think of it, but did I pay attention to what I was eating today? Did I eat foods that were serving me and fueling my body? Did I eat, did I let food control me? Did I not enjoy something because I was too afraid of being too many carbs for that day, or too many fruits, or, whatever, food rules that you have for yourself? And just thinking, did I, and even saying this, I feel like it's, maybe thinking food, you're thinking about food too much, but basically just, thinking about what you ate and, and how that made you feel, and then moving on with your day. It's not about being perfect. It's not about, making sure that you crossed every crossed every T and dotted every I with whatever food plan you're following, but that, we are paying attention to our bodies and fueling them for what we're doing. And what feels good, it feels good to us. So it's more of just kind of like a fill in the blank for you to interpret how you will, what mindfully eating looks like for you. And like I said, this is literally the easiest contest or tracker, because all we're going to ask you to do each week, and so it's 4 full weeks. Monday the 30th is the final day of the month, and we're just going to go through Sunday the 29th, just so it's 4 full weeks. The only thing that you have to do, oh, and I forgot to talk about this, but I will. The only thing you have to do every single Sunday by midnight is post your tracker. That's it. It could be blank. Your tracker could be blank. You could have only drank your water once. You could have only worked out once that week. Maybe you can't work out at all right now because you had surgery or you have some ailment that you just can't work out. That doesn't matter. It's not about how many workouts you do or how many times you hit your water goal or how many times you hit the journal goal. This progress tracker is for you. This project progress tracker is for you to see, hey, maybe at the end of the week, if you life was crazy and you only got in 2 or 3 workouts, great. Maybe that week you didn't get to journal. Maybe the last week you journaled every day and you go, wow, I felt way more grateful last week and I didn't this week. You can see on your tracker maybe what contributed to that. I didn't spend time thinking about what I was grateful for and actually writing it down. Okay. The only thing you have to do is post your tracker on Sunday night. If you don't post your tracker, you don't get a raffle ticket for that week. So basically, why this is a contest for you, you're not in competition with the next person in the tribe. You're going to receive a raffle ticket. So for every time you post your tracker, so every week on Sunday that you post your tracker, blank or 100% filled out, you're going to get a raffle ticket. Okay. So total of 4 just for posting your tracker. The extra thing, this is an extra thing to show community, and so we can all support one another on this journey through November, is these little, and it's hard to see these little boxes, but it's basically little social media icons. So in order to earn an extra raffle ticket each week, you need to post to social media, and that can be Facebook, Instagram, story, it doesn't matter what platform you use. But if you post 3 times, and it can be anything, it could be your water, it could be your workout, it can be your journaling. It doesn't have to be it could be any of those things, anything really. It doesn't even have to be any of the things that are on this tracker. Maybe you read a quote in your book that you're reading and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to share this. And you tag your coach, 3 times in 1 week, and you get an extra raffle ticket. Okay. Any questions about that piece?
I want to make it clear that you have to tag outside of the tribe.
Oh yeah, so it's
you can't tag your coach in the tribe. It has to be either on a Facebook post, an IG story,
Facebook story,
whatever it is. But you can't tag your coach within the tribe for that to count.
And the point of this, the reason why we're asking people to do this, and this is for extra raffle tickets, is because we want to show so that your coach then can go share your post to their stories, or to, just be aware of it, so we can not only see what you're doing and help you and support you and where you are and what you're doing, but then we can share what we're doing as a tribe and a community to support each other. Okay, we are not alone. This is one of the things that I feel, especially this year, so many people feel so alone. Not everybody has a tribe of women or a family of, tons that they can communicate with and talk to and hang out with and support one another. So we want to remind people that we have a community of positive, uplifting people that are here for you to support you in some of the most difficult times of life. Like I talked about all the, great things that we celebrated in our tribe. We also, I don't want to say celebrate, but we also come together when our fellow tribe members and family members are struggling or are hurting, in death, in loss of work, in loss of income. I mean, all of these things we come together for too. We are not alone. And that is one of the greatest things I love about our tribe. So that's kind of just like an added bonus for raffle tickets. And then the third way to earn raffle tickets is to attend our Tribe Live workouts on Saturday mornings. And so like we pretty much always host these. We're really trying to get back into it every single Saturday. And right now we do have a Saturday workout, depending on what time zone you're in, might be whether it works for you. But again, these are just extra. You're still going to receive a raffle ticket every single week for just posting your tracker. Right now, the Tribe Live, the only one that we have going right now consistently, is at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would be 11 East Coast time, 9 are you Mountain Time? I don't know.
Mountain, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So again, it's just, I don't know, like, where are you? It just depends on, if that will work for you. But that's literally what we're going to be focusing on this month, is same things we always talk about, right? Your water, your workouts, your nutrition, and then adding in that daily journaling of gratitude. And then at the end of the month, we'll host our raffle probably on that 29th, or probably the 30th, because we'll need to let people do their trackers and everything on the 29th. And then we'll host our raffle, and we'll probably raffle off a couple prizes. And again, it's not about points. It's not about, it's about just being in competition with yourself. What can you do in what can be one of the most stressful months? December, I would probably say, is more stressful than November, but we have fun things planned for that month too. Just to add a little bit of incentive to continue to take care of yourself through these harder, more stressful months, okay, as we close out 2020. I know a lot of people get momentum going into the new year and they kind of slack off at the end of the holidays, and I am somebody who will enjoy the holidays to the fullest. I'm not concerned about gaining weight over the holiday season or worrying about that, or parties or different things. And that's just me personally. But what I do worry about is maintaining my self-care routine. That is what I do care about. I care about waking up every morning, reading my personal development, drinking my pre-workout that I'm addicted to, getting my sweat on, getting my movement on, and then I will be adding that journaling, and then just continuing or starting to be more mindful of how grateful and blessed that I am, even with all that's going on. Okay. Any questions about the tracker?
Are you talking about the rest of the stuff for November today
Yes.
too?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I only remember one thing, so maybe I'm.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop share because if there's no questions about the tracker, it's pretty self-explanatory. We tried to make it really simple. It's not about points. There's no, like, every Sunday there will be a post that I will make that will be post your tracker here. So you post your tracker every Sunday in the comments. It's super simple. I don't care if it's completely blank. You get to Sunday and you go, oh my gosh, even if you worked out and you're like, I forgot to check it off, or whatever, all you have to do is post it. That is literally the only thing. Because again, the other thing that and why we want to do this, because we want to as coaches in our tribe, we want to make sure that we're supporting our customers in the best way possible. So if you're filling out this tracker at the end of two or 3 weeks, yeah, Lori, just one sec. At the end of 2 or 3 weeks, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. I feel horrible. I don't feel good. All this stuff. And we look at your trackers, and you haven't been working out consistently, or getting your water in, or maybe journaling, it's like, well, then we can see where the holes are, or where maybe, things, and go, okay, well, why don't you pick up a personal development book? Why don't you do, and we can, as your coach, we can see where the holes are and go and suggest ways to, change up your routine, or add something to it that will hopefully benefit you. Do you have?
Yeah, I'll add that the tracker is not only for you, right, to be able to assess and see how you're feeling at the end of the week, where you want to improve at the end of the week, or even the next day. I mean, really, tracking is important on your health, fitness, and mind journey. So that, and it helps your coach too when you're posting these. So keep that in mind. And two, when we say that you have to post your tracker in the comments on the thing that Kelly's going to post on Sunday, that is where you have to post them in order to get your name in the raffle, because that is going to help us with tracking. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
But we'll give you. And the thing is, because it's not till midnight, even if you posted, you posted your tracker to the main page, we'll be like, hey, just make sure you'll have time to, it's till midnight each day. So it's not like,
quit letting them, make them follow the rules.
I know.
You have to post it by midnight on Sunday in the comments.
I'm just nice.
I know, but I'm like.
No, you're not listening to me. I said if they accidentally post it to the main page, we can just be like, hey, you got to post
it. Then we will tell them, hey, make sure it's in the comments. Yes, we will do that. We're nice like that. I'm like, don't switch.
Well, Kelly is. You're not, Kisa, but that's okay.
Well, I'm not nice. I'm just a little more straightforward.
She's the stickler for the rule.
School teacher, attorney, lawyer. There's a little difference. I was just going to ask, is this going to be posted in the file section in the tribe, the calendar and the tracker?
Yep. Okay. I just didn't want to do it until we had this call. I didn't want people to go,
sure,
what is this?
Got it.
So yes, it'll all be posted in the file section. And after this call, because I want people to be able to have access to it starting tomorrow or tonight, whatever. And I feel like, so again, another thing that we're going to start implementing is this month we're going to do a recipe happy hour, live Zoom again, like a Zoom like this. But so we'll be doing, so be on the lookout for that. That right now we have it scheduled for November 15th. It's a Sunday night or Sunday afternoon that we will do kind of a live happy hour, meal prep, recipe, fun get together. Before that night, we will provide the recipe and, or the meal that will be made, the recipe, so you can go grocery shopping, a few days before. So you can you can choose to come and just hang out. You can choose to come and cook the same meal or recipe. Again, it's just another way to come together and connect. It'll be something, we're going to do it again in December. It'll be, holiday planning and things like that. And then before we go, the other thing that I wanted to bring up is that throughout the month of November, we're not going to tell you exactly all the little challenges and extra things that'll pop up for extra raffle entries and things, but we will also have other bonus pop-up challenges throughout the month to keep y'all on your toes, I guess.
Where you can earn extra raffle tickets.
Yeah.
So that, and the part of the purpose of that is so that you're continually checking in with the tribe, right? So that you're checking in and seeing what's going on there. So we will have pop-up challenges, not every day, but we will have occasional pop-up challenges, kind of like we did with the Fitbet, right? Like I would have pop-up challenges in the Fitbet, similar stuff like that for you to be able to earn additional raffle tickets. Go ahead.
Can
Laura.
I just say, because of the algorithm sometimes with Facebook, can we make sure that when we do those pop-ups that it comes as an announcement? So even if we don't see it as we're scrolling on Facebook, at least we'll have one central place to go and look for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and I will tell you that sometimes Facebook will not let you make it an announcement right away. So sometimes we'll have to post
Oh,
and let it sit for a little while, and then we can go back and make an announcement.
oh,
But just so
darn
you know,
Facebook.
But it will, and we'll see, like, well, yeah, we'll have to see what the pop-ups and things are, but like maybe we won't have to make them time sensitive depending because of those things, but we'll have to kind of see.
Okay.
or maybe we'll make them like 48 hours or something like that, so that you have time. Like we haven't figured that all out completely, but we have some ideas of what our pop-up challenges are going to be. So just be checking in.
Yeah, we just really, and again, you know, we have our diehards that are always connecting and always supporting, and we have a lot of people that are new, and we want to, you know, we want to end this year really strong, and I mean, I do. I'm assuming that other people do, and I just really want. This is where my heart is in this tribe, and that's why, you know, when Kisa and I started it a couple years ago, and we wanted to bring all of our customers together and all of our people, and it's like, this is my heart, and this is where, and I felt pulled away, and I don't feel good about that, and so I want to come back with vengeance and bring people back, you know, to be just as proud. I mean, I've never not been proud of our tribe and just ecstatic about all of that goes on in there, but I want to bring myself back into it and make sure that I'm doing the best that I can. I love our tribe too. What's your name? Lori. I'm like, Tori? I don't know. And so I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm doing the best that I can, and that I'm providing the best support, and the best, I've had like not even a half a cocktail, and the best content, that's meaningful to our people in our tribe. So.
And honestly, I think these last 2 months are going to be hard. Like, just to be completely honest, we've got COVID, holidays are going to look different. We've got the election, and I really want our tribe to really be a positive place. When you're looking at statistics right now on depression and people feeling alone, it's huge. The numbers are staggering, and it's heartbreaking. And so I really want our tribe to be a safe place for everybody to be able to come to and feel good about coming there and feeling positive and kind of like a little escape. So be it from everything else that's going around, and knowing that they can come be here, and it's going to energize them and feel good. And so we really want to knock it out these last couple of months, because I do think they are going to be difficult.
Well,
So,
I know even myself have been finding myself not wanting to be on Facebook at all because of all the, you know, other stuff that's happening on Facebook. And so I really, really want, like, I want people to want to come to Facebook, even if it's just for our tribe. I mean, honestly, the only reason I keep Facebook right now is because of our tribe, and then my team page, obviously, for business. But that is literally why I keep Facebook. If I didn't have my tribe on Facebook, I would literally be like, peace, Facebook, I don't need you. you know? So I really want to make people want to come to Facebook again, just for that, you know, even if it's just for our tribe. But yeah, and Sandy, yeah, it's in the Fit for Life, in our accountability group. Okay. Any questions? I feel like I'm like gonna overheat in my, it just happens every time I talk because I get like passionate and I'm like, look at my cheek. This is not blush, people. This is like,
I just want to say thank you, you guys. I think I know I just put it in our chat. I love our tribe and I love this. I think this is exactly what I know I've been missing it, and I loved our group workout on Saturday.
I did too.
There's just something about us all coming together. I mean, I know we're all different. We're from this age to this age, and moms, grandmas, whatever. And I just think it's so positive, and you know, there is a lot of fucking shit going on right now, and it is challenging. I said the F word. And you know, it's impacting everybody, whatever your beliefs are or whatever. But I agree, Kisa, it's a safe space, and I want to see more of our people participating because there's so much positivity. And I just have to give a shout out because that Halloween contest, I totally forgot about it, but we need to give a prize to our one-eyed purple people eater
I
because
know.
I watched it over and over and over again and just giggled.
I was like,
That was awesome. It was so creative, and it was like, if I knew how to repost that shit, I wanted to share that to my Instagram, but I haven't figured that piece out. I got the app, but I haven't figured out how to repost a story or a video, I guess I should say. So that was awesome, Sandy.
either Sandy was embarrassed, she meant to unmute herself and not turn her camera off.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. That was a flying purple people eater.
Yes, whatever it was. You were awesome.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
And I will say, to get the engagement up, most of us on here right now are coaches. Go reach out to your people that are active in the tribe or that aren't active in the tribe. You know, we really want this to be a positive place for them to be able to come to. And I think so many people are struggling. And we just saw the story of one of our new members, right? Who disappeared because she felt like she couldn't come back in. And so, you know, we don't know why some of our people leave. Like sometimes they leave and come back and whatnot. So inviting them to do this, like I think the gratitude part is huge. Like that's our focus this month. And so I think if you personally reach out in a message to those people and just say, hey, how are you doing? You know, we're doing this gratitude thing for November. I'd really love for you to jump in and join. And we are going to have prizes at the end for the raffle. Some people are motivated by that. Some people aren't. But reach out because I would really just love to see people just kind of dig in and make this their safe space over the next couple of months.
Yep. All right, ladies. Well, I'm so glad you showed up. I'm going to go before I overheat in here. And I will post the tracker and I will post the prompt calendar, and tomorrow it's on like Donkey Kong. Oh, what? Because I posted in the team page. You're so sneaky, Sandy.
She's type A, let me tell you. I used to work with this lady.
So sneaky. Oh, wait. Let's get a picture.
I resemble that remark.
It's all right, Sandy. I might be type A too.
Let's get a boomerang.
I think a lot of us are.
Boomerang, get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Touchdown.
Another one?
No, it's just for the boomerang.
Oh, okay.
It's 30-7 though.
Yes. I know. I checked while we were talking. It was 27. Okay. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Team call.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
team
I
call
won't be able
tomorrow.
to make it.
That's okay. We're going to talk about this, so you already know.
Okay. All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Bye, you guys.